and they called him, the ruling stands. It's a stand, just he's down right there, no interception. Hey, not a great guest tonight, obviously, with Bill Murray, Saquon, Randy Moss coming, but I think we should let the people know that you tried to book a big-time fourth guest. Is it true that you
welcome back
to book Chicago native Pope Leo the 14th?
Yeah, kind of like I failed to recruit Randy Moss to Tennessee. I couldn't close the Pope, but I made the effort, Eli. That's the kind of effort we make here at ESPN2. I tried my hardest. Can we show the letter? Look at these two handwritten letters I wrote. I wrote His Holiness himself, and I wrote his executive assistant. Handwritten. I made the effort. Look, these are handwritten letters, and if you're watching, Your Holiness, this is an open invitation. Come on the show anytime. It's you. It's Tiger Woods, it's Bradley Cooper, it's President Bush, it's Larry David. Y'all are our most wanted on that list for the Manning Cast. Come anytime. We'd love to have you, Your Holiness.
I didn't tell you at the time, but there we go, completion. Catch that?
5:53 remains in the third quarter.
Hey, I didn't actually mention it, but before you wrote your letter to the Pope, I had sent him a text. And I guess we can throw the text. I felt, I said this, hey Pope, running out of Hail Mary here, but want you to come on the Manning Cast week 1. Hit me up. God bless you. E.
Nice attitude. It took me 2 hours.
He just left me on red. He read it. I saw that.
Go back to my letters. It took me
Fair
2
catch.
hours
Fair catch.
to write both of those. And I had to
Yeah, this is page later to Pope Leo
I played the National Football
the
League. My brother Eli,
the 7 or 8, I believe, right before he passed away, I think.
Hopefully he's watching. Hopefully his assistant's watching. He'll be on in a couple weeks.
Well, it seems like,
To Bill Murray, I mean, they're both religious experiences, right? They're different.
There's still time. You think this Pope, he's probably watching. He's from Chicago. He's watching his Bears right now. At 3 in the morning.
Yeah, he's a Bears fan.
Let's see if you responded to my text yet. No,
Wow.
No, didn't respond yet, but it's coming. I'll keep checking my phone.
Text. Did you see some dots? I mean, was he thinking about responding at some point?
I mean, he read it, so probably. There it is. It's red. You read it 10 minutes after I sent it. So,
I got nothing.
Ooh, okay, lateral swing route. First down.
It's pretty deep, right? I mean, it takes a long time to kind of get positive yards out of that. I like my checkdowns to be maybe a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I feel like he's chipping a little bit. These defensive ends are getting so far up the field that the running back kind of have to get a little extra time, give a little chip on the way out. Because of it, he's getting way behind the quarterback. I like this still staying aggressive, Paige. Still hitting some play action. Offensive line's blocking pretty well in some of those play actions, which I think that's good for Caleb. He can really look down the field.
But the under center stuff, to me, that can negate a little bit of some of those exotic blitzes that you're getting with Minnesota, right? You can run the ball under center. So I like what Ben's doing there. Look, Jared Goff completed like over 70% of his passes the past 4 times he's played against the Vikings. So there are completions out there. You just got to be selective with the plays that you call and throw it away. I keep saying that, and he keeps running a positive game.
Yeah, runs everybody. He's done a good job. I mean, some of these plays, I know last year he had took a bunch of sacks, 68 sacks. And you see right here, like, there's nowhere to throw it away right there. I mean, sometimes you say, hey, I throw it away, but it's like, if there's a guy in your face, you're looking in the middle of the field, it's not like you can just throw it anywhere. I mean, right there, that's a good scramble. That's a good job getting out of there. Right there, pretty impressive. He's got a couple of those plays tonight where things did not look good. Not a whole lot he can do. It's off play action. You're only having 2 guys, maybe 3 guys out in the route. You got to have some time. You know, you don't have a whole lot of checkdowns sometimes with some of those routes. You got to push the ball down the field. You got to have the time to look down there.
I agree, but like I said, sacks. You get sacked, you're going to punt. I mean, you can overcome it every now and then, but that's all we talk about. You're sacked, you're basically killing the drive. So he's fast. He's fast. I mean, he's getting away from these linemen. I mean, they kind of got him, and he's getting away from them. So he's athletic as can be, and with 68 sacks last year, that's tough living right there.
So that's a long season. Little drive going on here today. They not that they could put this game away, but they can get a comfortable lead right now. Let the
First and 10.
Really, kind of come off. If they get a touchdown here. You like to play with the lead, right? They didn't play with the lead very often last year. Kind of playing from behind, having to throw a bunch of good sacks. They play with the lead. Helps you run the ball, helps the play action help right now. You know, you're not in shotgun mode, you're throwing it.
And that's the number one thing for Ben Johnson is Bears ball security, right? Bears, Vikings number 1 in turnovers last year. They're good at getting the ball out. And you saw that Ravens Bills game last night. You know, key punch out late in the game. So let's keep protecting the ball. If we're Chicago, don't give the Vikings an easy turnover because they're really good at creating those.
Hey, what do you think? Ben Johnson? Yes.
It was pounded.
Yeah. Ben Johnson, he knows Swift. He was in Detroit with him 2 years ago. So been in this offense, seen that he can catch out of the backfield, has that explosiveness, can make some big plays. But I think also Ben Johnson, I know we talked about it. He talked about it. He talked to him. But having Dennis Allen as a defensive coordinator, having a guy who's been a head coach before for a long time that knows it, he's going to know how to handle that defensive side. With Ben Johnson, you're a head coach for the first time. You're still calling the plays. A lot of defense jump off sides on one.
Flag. Ooh.
Hard count, but I think that's obviously going to be a good mix. Smart move by Ben Johnson. Getting a veteran coach, been around, been a head coach to help them through this process.
Yeah, Ben and Dennis really didn't know each other, Eli. There was really no crossover there, and so the fact that he was a head coach was a big part of it. And Dennis has been very impressed with how detail-oriented Ben is. He says if they make a mistake in practice, they're going to repeat that until they fix it, as opposed to just getting on to the next play. We're on the script. I like that. And Dennis has been very helpful to Ben on head coaching decisions. Smart hire by Ben, having a head coach. Hey, you handle that defense. I'm still the coordinator of the offense. Really smart hire. But they're off to a good start here.
All right.
Here. The Vikings, Eli, their philosophy is in 70
We're under.
They don't think you can be on point mentally for all 70 of those, making the right, identification on the pass protection, calling the right audibles based on what you see. But if you run the ball, Eli, that simplifies a lot of things for the quarterback and the offensive line. This is just old school football. Let's just pound it and let's just run. We don't have to worry about reading the defense.
We're under a minute to go.
We're handing the ball off the swift.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Should I open? There you go. Great decision. Great decision.
Flag. Oh.
Check down.
Right tackle guy on the ground. They're calling holding on that.
But that was good feet right there by Caleb, right? I mean, he wanted. Look, you run the ball so well, 5 plays in a row. We ought to have the shot. He wanted that deep route. He wasn't open. What did he do? He reset his feet to throw the flat route. He was accurate on the flat route. That's a big step right there. I didn't see that last year, so he's already made progress from last year just based on little things like that. Really good.
That's
what we're
great.
talking. Down there, he gets the 20-yard line or so.
That's
Home play action,
that's
touchdown,
amazing.
check down. We're calling the double post. If it's there, rip it. If it's not there, we'll get us 5 yards. Let's keep this thing going. Make sure we can still have another way of getting the touchdown and moving the ball. Oh!
Old Minnesota Vikings coach Jerry Burns used to say, "You'll never go broke taking a profit. Just keep taking those check downs." And the hardest part is you want to throw that deep ball so bad because it was open in practice all week, right, Eli? And you run the ball so well. Now it surely is going to be open. If it's not open, just take the check down. That's 2 in routes he's missed over the middle, Eli. That one got away from him a little bit.
Yeah, just a little high. You know, rip that thing, put it right on that guy's chest. You need to slow him down a little bit. You don't have to be worried about, that next window throwing it into an unknown zone. But
2nd and 20. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Move! Oh wow. No.
Okay.
Jeez. Now this thing's gonna make harder. There's a flag on the play. What are we doing? Oh no. No, it cannot be a fumble.
you want Chicago should challenge and say no is a fumble?
Wow.
The fumble for that loss of yards or the
Fumble went forward a little bit.
And like I said, that's
But I don't know what is going on at this hour.
Caleb has gotten away a lot. But let's avoid that. Let's just throw it away. Every now and then you gotta say, you know what? These
3rd and 30.
defenses are really good.
Ooh, oh my goodness. It's going to be hard and tougher.
3rd and 30. That's not
Man, that's not good. They should have did it in the first place, and it's going to have to do it for the 3rd quarter right now.
Original grounding got him out of field goal range, and that probably put him back in there. Like a 50-yarder.
I like it. We probably should have just kept running it right there. We were running it really good and started throwing.
They had the holding, the play action, went for the touchdown, the holding, penalty, red zone. Can't have it.
All right. 4th quarter is coming up next.